Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Apologies for the delay. I was meant to be sending this video out yesterday, but I got a bit caught up. But not to worry, because obviously I'm doing it now, obviously. So in today's video, we are going over trend lines and trend identification. Now, trend lines are literally, they could not be any more similar to support and resistance. In fact, they actually pretty much are exactly the same as support and resistance. So the video isn't going to be as long as the support and resistance video, as there's so many similarities with trend lines and trend identification. So first of all, what is a trend line? A trend line is a line connecting two or more highs or two or more lows with a line projecting into the future. And the reason why it projects into the future is so you can follow that line or follow that level throughout. Same as support and resistance, like I said, very much the same as support and resistance, where they act as in two levels, and it's very hard for the market to break, and it kind of acts as a bit of a cushion. And also it works on every time frame, same as support and resistance once again, where it can work on, it can work on the daily, it can work on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, half hour, 50 minute, it works on every single time frame. So don't worry if I'm rushing through this. I will be turning the camera around and showing you how to implement, or I'll show you a couple of trades, because last time I only showed you one. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around once I've gone through this. I'll show you a couple of trend lines, so I'll implement them myself so you guys know how to do them. So what does a trend line look like? A downtrend or a sell bearish resistance. The reason why they're called sell bearish resistance is because, like I said, it's very similar to support and resistance. So in your support and resistance, the resistance is the top line. So 9 times out of 10, obviously, like you heard in support and resistance, you buy low, sell high. Pretty much the same as support and resistance. Trend line, sorry. So a downtrend will pretty much look like this. It's not going to look exactly the same like this, but what can you do? I can only draw it. So, downtrend. A sell bearish resistance is what it's called in the trading terms. Don't worry if that confuses you. So, it usually looks like this. Same as support and resistance, where it just rejects this level continuously. The reason why it's called a sell bearish resistance, because once you've seen 1, 2, or 3 rejections in the past, if you see a 4th, 5th, 6th, that's when people start doing their buy lows, sell highs. So, like I said, you could sell right there, because it's been rejected 1, 2, 3, and if it gets rejected once again, you could find an entry point 9 times out of 10, 5, 10 pips lower than where the actual line is. If it keeps going up, you know it's going to do it again. If it doesn't break it, then you know full well it's going to continue on its downtrend, same as the third one there. Now, an uptrend or a buy bullish support, like I said, support and resistance, so this acts as your support line. Obviously you don't buy straight away, but you get the gist. It's exactly the same as the downtrend, except obviously you buy, don't sell. So an uptrend pretty much looks like this. It's not going to look exactly the same. I always have to say this just so you don't get confused, and I'm not promising you that it's going to look like this all the time. So like I said, uptrend's pretty much exactly the same, always rejecting that similar level all the time. So no matter what, it will always, come down, reject. Go up, come down, reject, come down, reject. So that's when you can go buy, whatever. Obviously it's not going to be that easy, but you get the gist. Sometimes you can get a trend breakout, which will look like this. Bear with me. Trend breakout. So let's say it's a downtrend, for example. So there's your downtrend. This is the wicks. Rejection, 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 boom. So that there, so you've heard me probably say before, a breakout. And it's the same as a breakout within support and resistance. It's obviously not like 10 times out of 10. It's not going to follow this path forever and ever and ever to the day you die. Because if it was, I'd probably be a billionaire by the end of the week if it was that easy, but it's not. So sometimes you do have what is called a breakout. Don't know if you can see that or not, but I hope you can. So breakout is what I will go over in the next video, because that is a very, very complex video, because you can have also what is called a fake out. Now, what I'm going to be doing in the next video is explaining breakouts and fake outs within support and resistance, as well as trend line videos. I would do it today, but the video will probably be a good 25 to 30 minutes long, and I don't really want to bore you guys when, you know, you could probably have more fun sitting there watching Pokemon or something like that. My bad. So yeah, right now I'll turn the camera around so I can get up a couple of charts. I'll probably do 2 or 3. I'll implement a couple of trend lines. It'll be actually pretty perfect considering the markets are active. So yeah, I'll implement a couple of trend lines so you guys know what it is, how you can implement them, and what kind of effect they have, and pretty much show you that they do look similar to this, not exactly the same. So yeah, I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you.